Good morning, everybody. So we've talked about the laws of attraction and when to take inspired action is the next one. So knowing when to take inspired action is quite important. So as the laws of attraction goes to work on your goals, you'll find that the numerous ideas, strategies and inspirations will come into your awareness. These might be flashes of insight that come up during visualizations or meditation time. Sometimes the opportunity will appear in the form of an unexpected phone call or a new acquaintance who brings you details of a lucky break. At other times, it may be an unusual monetary transaction or a rebate. I just got a tax rebate for some reason. I don't know why, but my accountant worked it out and says, oh, yeah. Yet again, it may be merely an impulse or an inspired idea or a strategy that briefly comes to mind when you write it down. I call these inspired ideas. They're not random ideas that you like to try your strategies out and think they might work. They're approaches that you've never considered before and that could only have come from the mind because you use the laws of attraction. As a man thinketh, so he becometh. Remember that. Whatever appears, your task is to recognize these opportunities for what they are, then act quickly while the associated energy with you is in your favor. It's not enough simply to think positive thoughts. When a chance appears, you must take action. So classic example is what Janet Switzer wanted. She wanted to sell her book. It's called Instant Income. And it was shortly after the Success Principles, which is the book we're talking about, was first released. She set her intention to land the publishing deal from a prominent New York publisher, then spent the days writing an elaborate book proposal, knowing with certainty that the opportunity to take action would appear as a result of the laws of attraction. Within 2 weeks, Janet got a call from a former chairman and CEO of Time Warner Books, who had recently retired and started his own literary, there you go, got it right, agency. A friend had mentioned Janet's latest proposal and project to him, and he had called to discuss and to represent her. Because Janet was prepared with her book proposal, and she was clear about what she wanted and recognised the lucky break for what it is, she took action immediately and quickly and signed on as one of the CEO's first clients. Within weeks, Janet was in a New York meeting with America's biggest publishing houses and sold her book for a major advance in just a few days. In the beginning, as you start intentionally creating your future, it may seem like these inspirations and opportunities are swift to appear and overwhelming in number. You may not trust them at all, and you may probably feel like they're seriously impacting on your to-do list. So how can you distinguish the truly inspiring ideas, prioritize them, then accomplish all of them that you're supposed to take immediate action? How can you discern which actions are the most important and which can be left until later? Well, one of the ways is an exercise called Somatic decision making. This is brilliant. And I've just tried it, and it kind of works. Sometimes referred to as the sway test. It's based on the idea that our bodies instinctively know what's right for us, and they can therefore help us decide in considering our different options. To start this process, stand up on your feet, put them together, put your arms relaxed at your side, close your eyes, and simply ask your body, what is a yes answer? Wait until your body automatically leans forward or backward. Then ask your body, what is a no answer? If it leans in the opposite direction, you've successfully calibrated your body to the right answers. When you determine which direction means yes for you and which means no, you can begin to test the accuracy of the calibration by asking your body some standard questions that you already know the answer to. For example, is my name Jim? Do I live in Leven? Am I wearing a blue t-shirt? These are all standard things that you should be able to calibrate yourself from. This is brilliant. Once you've determined that you can trust the answers you're getting, you can begin to ask your body the questions about the inspired ideas you actually receive. Should I bring on Mark as a partner in the business? Should I marry Elaine? Should I marry Jane? Should I buy the boat that Marcus called about today? Got to be very careful with that. you can end up paying out millions. Another way to discern between the many inspired ideas you receive is to simply see which ones keep coming up for you all the time. Success leaves clues, remember. When Jack Canfield first got the idea to form the Transformational Leadership Council, he didn't take action right away. In fact, it was months before he could take the necessary steps. But the idea kept popping up into his head at odd moments in time, newly embellished with the specific ideas about who to invite as members, what the organisation goal should be, where he would meet for the annual meetings, and so on. He couldn't get these thoughts out of his head. The same thing happened when the first thing about Chicken Soup for the Soul book got into his head. He got so many messages that he knew he simply had to take action on the idea. And I'll see you tomorrow.